Hello, I am Katana. We're here today with Patty, a friend of mine that is a spiritual teacher, and we are here today talking about equality. Patty, what are your thoughts about equality?
It's something that everybody should be thinking about. Definitely. We're always thinking about ourselves, how I'm feeling, my day is busy, and it's good for us to start off with what do you think equality means?
True, exactly. I believe it's being equal to each other, that there is no higher anarchy, that there is no higher person. We're all equal.
That's right. Some people think they're more inferior, so they cower down and they let others control them. And some people want to rule others, and that doesn't turn out to be very good either.
No, because that turns into bullies. That's where bullying gets in, and that's where we get into trouble and enter into different contracts of with people, and it's not to the highest good. We are light people. We are white light people. All of us are white light people. So we all actually came from the same space. Different areas of space, but we all came from the same space. The thing is, we look at everybody as a different color, but we're only a different tone from each other. We're not actually white, because this is white here, this is white, and this is black right here. That's black. So, and understand, yellow is a whole different color too. So when you say yellow people, are they really yellow? Because we're all equal to each other. And we are in this society right now where they're trying to divide us. And in dividing us, they can conquer. What do you think, Patty?
I think you're very right. This is something that's been a construct for a very, very long time, and it also is called the Matrix. And I know that the Matrix is within the mind too. So we create this Matrix.
Yes, and that goes back to the whole monkey mind too, and what we're creating, because it's always busy. Even like last night, I go to sleep, my mind's busy. I wake up and it's even more busier than it was when I went to sleep. I lay there in bed just creating. But what am I really creating? In that space and time of continuance creating, we are here to only govern one thing, and that's the mind. And that's the biggest war that we have, is the mind.
Absolutely.
And we're looking at understanding that we are no less than any other people. We're no more. And when I do healings with people, and I have them take their power back because they gave it away to somebody else, and they don't realize that they gave it away, and they're withering away. They don't have the strength to go. or health issues are happening, and we do a little ceremony for them, for themselves, of asking their power to come back to them, because we don't realize what we give away when we speak to others, and we don't realize some words are harsh and overtones to try to lessen somebody else as we're talking.
And let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Why does this start
Mhm.
with childhood? Very interesting how children have this, and they have to learn not to be like this. Why? Shouldn't they be
I think
already
it
pure?
comes back to some generations, right? Mm-hmm. That is true, because I've done some work with people, even myself, the young kids that in a past life didn't complete things that they were supposed to, like missions or journeys that they were supposed to do, and they're not having great times in themselves, and they're acting out. So as we've talked about, what's happening in here is exploding out. And this is true for everybody at this moment. Like, whatever you see or is going on the outside, that's what's going on the inside of you. So if your world is just at chaos, this means there's something inside of you that is trying to get your attention. To understand what's happening on the outside, you have to understand where you've been, and like we talked about the other day, who you truly are, and where you're going with your spiritual healing. Because each one of us needs that healing to be able to heal the world.
It's a great topic, and it's something that we should always keep a mindful eye on, and not just go through life saying, I don't know, being not accountable for yourself.
Oh man, I hear that so much. I hear that constantly when I do healing with people.
Me too.
I'll ask them, why is this? I don't know. I'm like, yes, you do. That's where I tell them to ask the higher self or the inner child. Because when you start talking to the higher self, it has records of everything. Your Akashic records are right there. You access them when you ask your higher self, why do I feel like this? Why is this happening in my life? But are you ready to accept the answers that's going to come?
Absolutely. It's not easy. It's not easy because we function on a daily routine, and then we're too busy. We got to do this. We got to do the dishes. We got to clean up the place. Then we're going to go out and probably, food shopping or go to work or go work out. But yet we're still avoiding things. Avoidance is very interesting.
Oh, we can find so many things to avoid.
Avoiding is very easy.
What? Did you say avoiding? I'm not avoiding, Patty.
Yeah.
I'm not really avoiding.
Yep. It's very true.
Yeah. And you know what? The only thing you're actually avoiding is you.
I definitely agree with that because I went through it myself, and coming out of it, I turned out to be more creative So I didn't have my creativity because I was too busy doing whatever. And then I actually, like I said, go into yourself and then just really sit in the moment. Try to do writing, try to do coloring, try to sit with a pencil and pen and really tap into yourself. That's how, or meditate, close your eyes. Go find a channel that resonates with you, not something that somebody might say it's good, but is it good for you, right? This is all about you. And it's a positive way to discover you. And then you can go forward being happier, creative. I always say, make something. Start from beginning and see the end product. Make a clay figure. Paint. Because that's a fulfillment that you just achieved. And then it continues, it snowballs.
Yeah, because even the painting behind me here, through part of my healing a few years ago, I started doing painting. And that's one of mine right there. I would have never known I could do something like that if I just
stopped avoiding.
Experienced. Stopped avoiding. Yes, and we can run away too. Oh, I ran away. I ran away when my youngest son was 15. I ran to the bus stop and sat on the bus stop bench, and I said, "I'm leaving." And I hear my guide say, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "I don't know, wherever this bus takes me." They said,
"You were young."
Well, guess what? Oh, I was young. I was in my 30s, but still, or early 40s. But still, the thing was that I couldn't handle how I was feeling. And, some of us do have kids while we're dealing with this, and some of us just have everyday life or school or whatever's going on with you. And it was funny because, my guides are like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "Wherever this bus takes me, I'm going." They said, "Do you know it goes down to the end of the road and turns around, comes back?"
Going for a ride.
So I sat there and I cried a little bit. And then I heard, "You can't leave this planet because you came here for a reason." And I said, "I know, because you'll bring me right back." So it's not worth it because you'll come right back. And sometimes you have to replay that lesson that you decided that you was going to try to run away. And in reality, I was just trying to run away from myself. And guess what? Myself follows.
So don't run from yourself. Hopefully this will make people kind of think. Do we have any tips on how to help people?
Well, like you said, meditation, drawing helps, art, and you can tell me you're not creative, but you know what? I've started with stick figures or lines. Wait, I have one. 1 second. Drawing lines. You would think, what do you mean drawing lines? Just drawing lines.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. It looks like feathers.
It does, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. I really like that.
Yeah, and that's what I would do a lot. But in what I seen as I was drawing the lines, I seen a path open up in the lines, and I seen that path just open up, and then I seen trees and like different things appearing in this picture. And all I did was start drawing lines and moving those lines all the way through. And I have other pieces that I've done, and it's just on a regular sheet of paper. Nothing expensive, just a sheet of paper. And in this creation, I understood that I had a path. Do you realize that when you put your feet or you touch a plant, you're connecting to Mother Earth? We love you.